Right, so we have this button. Next, let's go ahead and check a component for our form. So in here, let's go ahead and basically if you scroll down, you can see that we have, so in here, feedback, and then we have alert and drawer message model. So the model is quite nice. So if I click on it, you see that we have this awesome animation. And if I close, it goes back where it came from. So it's kind of cool. You can have success ones as well, so on and so forth. But the one that I'm interested in is this drawer here. So this is actually quite nice. So this will open a drawer from whatever side you choose. So maybe you want from the bottom, it will do it. You want from the top, it will do it. And also in here, so this one already, so submit form in drawer. So this contains a form which we can actually reuse, and this is really nice. So this is really nice, and I think that we should go with this drawer. And also if you want to show a profile, you can also have a drawer, and it's really slick. So we want to use a drawer. So here you can show code, and basically you can go through it and copy and paste into IntelliJ and then change it around. But also the form, so here, so we want to use a drawer and a form. So if I scroll up and if I find the form component, so this is the form. So if I submit, you can see that it says, please input your username, please input your password, which is kind of cool as well, right? And I can see the code, so on and so forth. So luckily for you, what I have is I went ahead and I basically got the drawer and the form, and I've customized everything so that you just have to copy and paste. So let's actually do that together. Under the description of this video, you'll find this file right here. So you'll find the contents of this file. So what I want you to do is to copy everything. So copy everything, Command C for me, Control C if you're on Windows, Command C on a Mac. And inside of IntelliJ, let's create a new file. So new file under src. So under here and here, I'm going to call this as, so basically the same name here. So student drawer form. So student drawer and then form dot and then JS. And now I'm going to paste everything. So paste all the contents. So this should come up with no errors, hopefully. So you can see that we have all the imports, and this is a functional component where we're going to pass some state and a method in a second to change the state. And then basically we have also the onFinish failed. This is the drawer. And then we have the onVisible, onClose. And basically I've just went and changed the form to match our model, so our student. So we have name, email, and then gender. And then basically the submit button right here. And we have the export default and then student drawer form. So this is nothing new. And in fact, so here I've just taken this. So here, look, onFinish, onFailed, and these are the functions here. And what I did was in here, so if I scroll up, I've just said alert JSON stringify so we can see the values. That's all I did, right? Now, in order to use this drawer in our app.js, I also have added some steps in here. So in app.js, we need to set the state. So let's copy this. And here, what we're going to do is the following. The first thing that we're going to do actually is we're going to import. So right here, I'm going to say import and then student and then drawer form from and then student drawer form, and you can see auto completion there. And also let me put this in here so you have everything needed. Let me zoom in here. We need now this show drawer. So basically this is the state. So if I scroll down, and you can see why I didn't want to walk you through all of this. So the same way that we have fetching, collapse, students, we have show drawer, set show drawer. Then we have the use state. So initially it's going to be false. And then if I scroll down, so this is where we have to change a couple of things. So in here, so instead of returning a table, what we're going to do is we're going to return this diamond right here, and we're going to close it on this side. So just like that. And this is so that we can have more than one component being returned. So currently we only have one table, but now you can see that we have the student form. So here I can just say student form, and this component receives two things. It receives the set drawer, which is set drawer, and here as well. So this is from here, and we also need show drawer, and then show, and then drawer. So basically this will allow us to manage the state from this component. And the final thing that we have to do is on this button. So basically this button, when we click add new student, we want to open the model. So here, let me go back, and what we're going to do is very simple. So in here on a new line, I'm going to say on, and then click equals to, and then a function, and then this function we'll call set and then show drawer, and then inside we're going to reverse whatever is the value of show and then drawer. If it is false, we'll set it to true. If it's true, it will be set to false. And to be honest, this is it. So if I save this and then go back in here, and right here, if I click on add new student, check this out. So you can see that we have this form. So create new student, we have the name, email, and gender. So this is beautiful stuff. So if I submit, you can see that we have values equals to empty, and then we have some errors here. If I press OK, you can see that this tells me that I need to enter the student name, student email, and gender. So in here, if I say Amigos code, there we go, and then email, hello@amigoscode.com, and then gender, male. And if I submit, you can see that we have this JSON object, and we can take this and then send it to our server, right? The same way that we've done with Postman. So this is cool. So if I press OK, then I can cancel out of this, I can close, and you can see that now we have this button working with a modal and a form. So again, go and grab all of this from the description of this video and make it work. But if you want, I will also leave the entire file so that you can copy and paste in case you haven't managed to get this far. But hopefully this should be really straightforward. If you have any issues, go ahead and let me know. Now that we have the form, let's go ahead and basically we're going to, so here, we're going to take all of this, and then when I press submit, we will take this JSON payload and then store it in our database.